Hey guys, we're at 2-2. Sorry for the delay. Had live streaming technical issues. But here we are, back in the saddle, and this is HNL 16's. 15, excuse me. Versus HAWAIIAN, VBC 18's. Taj Davis in the serve. She goes to position 5, brought back. Free ball situation, great front row activity out of the middle. Here's a lefty, whiffs it. Looking to tie the game. Going to double check that score, but I believe it's 3-3. And the scoreboard only has 2-2, so. Sorry, that's 4-2 then. There's a block that's covered by Tahin. Outside swing and sneaks it between them. We now got 3-4. Sophia Taylor, 16. When in doubt, swing. I don't blame her. Cook to serve. Okay pass. Outside back set, actually. Shot to the middle and unfortunately whiffed by number 20, Loveo. Score is now 5-3. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me in your lives. NY Varsity Sports. There's a free ball opportunity. Free ball for free ball. On the attack, looking for 4. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Who's going to clean it up? Setter with a one-hand touch. Now she has to take it. Going outside to the Oppo. Not yet. A little bit of a whiff on set. They seem more forgiving about these days, and that ball was in. Kalapinoki to serve. Very, very spread out and very shallow on this serve receive. Is HNL, Hawaii next level. There's an OT swing, but that ball sails out of bounds. Now only trailed by 1. Here we go, 6-6. Tiny VBC back there doing their thing. Kyla Pernoki to serve. And again, this serve receive is very, very shallow and very, very spread out. No serve receives are in and out. This is out and in. Going back to the lefty, I think there was a touch. Okay. And she saw the opening and just tried to go deep. Snazzy move, but middle's maybe not the place you want to go for 1 overs. You want to go to position 5 or 1. That's left back or right back. Aaron Lee to serve. That one drops very, very fastly. Down ball situation taken by the setter. And number 12. Sorry, excuse me, number 42, Carol Lynn. Getting a lot of activity, the lefty. Doug, will she go back set? Yes, she will. Again, a lot of activity, and now looks like number 42, Kiara Lynn's hitting her stride. Mahalo. It's now 9-6. That ball gets shanked and looks like a free ball situation. Next level, HNL on the attack. Back set again. Man, our lefty is getting a lot of action, and that ball's just out of bounds. And she might want to allow herself a little bit of space. She's swinging behind her head on a lot of the plays. These are sets off the net. Maybe she might want to create a little space and give herself some, how could I say, a little bit of range and reach. Kira to serve. Okay pass. Outside set, and that ball's dug. Looking to get to 8. There's a free ball location. Paintbrush gets dug. Another free ball attack. We're going back to Ali. Not yet. The battle of outside hitters, and sometimes it's about who gets the kill first, and sometimes it's about who gets the miss first. And wow, there's a little bit of a slide adjustment, and man, this team is every bit as good as the other teams for HNL. Hawaii, next level. 15's playing 18's here. Mayo Thompson to serve. Pretty good pass. There's the back set, and there's a good touch. Will she go back set for back set? No, she goes outside to Ali, and Ali looks like she gets the kill. Then ref is calling that down. High IQ, fixing the score for you guys. Score is now 12-8. And now timeout is called. Fixing the score again. It's 7-12. Mia Thompson to serve. Mia goes middle. Okay pass. Set out of the pipe. Doug. No, never over. Extending the lead to 5. And I actually have this completely reversed. Again, guys, I have one job to do. Just the one. Guys in the comment section, let me know. Wow, there's a good pass. Going outside and taking a very, very big approach is Alaya. Laoa. There's the outside set. Great job by the libero. Another center covers. Libero set for libero set, if you will. Doug looking to get to 14. Not yet. That ball, those 4 balls are dropping inside on both sides of the net. Maybe a little bit more activity to the pins. Be more productive. There's a middle set. Doug, once again, trying to get to 14. There is the cutback by number 6. Oh, by Alaoa. Oh, man. Glad I got an announcer for today. Ali to serve. Shantania Ali to serve. She's got a good one. 14-9. Okay, dig and going outside. Doug. Cook. Another hitting error by HAWAIIAN volleyball. That ball's out of bounds and it's now 16-9, and certainly wouldn't have any objection if the coach pulled the trigger early on the second timeout. This game gets too far away. Timeout might be irrelevant. Where there's a bit of a shank and again, timeout. Now at 18-9 when I don't know if there's an ideal situation. I don't know if 16-9 or 15-9 was considered an ideal situation, but you always, to me as a coaching thing, if you're not sure if you should call timeout or not, call timeout. You never regret calling it. You always regret not calling it. Back to zone one. That pass is low. There's another free ball situation. Just going to the middle again, and that ball is covered. Free ball situation. Nice hold by the libero, and there's the double team out of the middle. Very, very smart. And man, that is just a big, big wall by Aaliyah and Emma. Emma, who's the middle, it's Amaral Boyd. And Aaliyah is Ilahau, as the commentator would say. This is going to be my single biggest challenge in Hawaii. Pronunciation of these exotic, beautiful last names. And some first names for that matter. And there you go. There's the overpass and batting cleanup over there. Once again is Aaliyah. Now 20. Now the wheels have fallen completely off for team Ta'ahi. There's this hit out of the middle. Pretty easy dig. Side out. Transition. Beautiful. Everyone they got on the left side is just cleaning house. Aaliyah brings them to 21. There's nobody up on that go ball. Beautiful play. Ali's got Samia on her jersey. What if Samia's like a nickname? There's the back set coming in strong on that one. OT swing dug out of the middle, and block is late on that one, but there's a net violation called by the top ref, and set point opportunity number one. That's the end of the first set. That's convincing fashion. HNL, Hawaii next level, 15's. In fact, all of the next level teams winning in convincing fashion. It seemed like the heavy favorites to win, to be there at the end. All right, we're back. This is the second set. Sorry if you don't hear me talk a lot. I'm just dealing with some technical issues. Came early yesterday for a tech rehearsal, and you think you got everything figured out. Sometimes you really don't. Pretty good pass. There's the back set cross court. Everything going to the middle. Everything getting dug. Returned. Looking to get to one. Who's going to blink? They're running 31 front two. I saw it, and they go to option one, 31. That's number 8. Emma Amaral Boyd. Big smile on her face. Shutting it down, patrolling the net. Very good on offense and defense. Amelia Thompson again. Okay pass is the outside set, and Chip off the block. A little bit of a pancake. I think that's up. There might be discussion after this one, but I do think that's up. There's a tip. Tip is dug. Going to the outside. Blocked. It's number 13, Alyssa Painter. Got blocked on that. Cook to serve. There's a nice little push one and bringing it back. And wow, again, defense very, very shallow, but center back disciplined on that one. And I don't blame him. That's open. Alyssa Painter to serve. Will Painter go to zone one? Yes, she does. But a very good pass, and middle overran that. There's a free ball, and everyone wants to play the over game. And of course, number 6, Aliyah Ialoa, saying that's how you do it. There's the serve out of the middle, but a perfect pass. Nice wind up in the outside hit, and that's a little over-the-top swing. Great swing by number 20, I believe, Jenny Loabo. Kiara Neopolusu to serve. She's got to really hammer that serve to space. There's a push one, and there's the tomahawk. Gets dug. Another free ball opportunity. This time going outside. Wow, number 24. I'm just going to call her Mac. It is Makamakilakulu Schilling. When someone wrote that name down on the roster, I was pretty sure they were messing with me. She should get paid by the vowel. Free ball situation. Great job calling her off. And she gets the setback and hits it into the net, but she has been solid all game. And I mean, honestly, if I'm the setter, I'm feeding her too. She insists on taking that free ball pass and did so accurately. Nevaeh Brown to serve. Again, if Team Ta'ahin wants to come back, they have to get that serve to space in between position 6 and 1 and 6 and 5. That's left back, middle back, and right back, middle back. Their serve receivers really, really wide, and they're crashing in on that. And I think that could be a huge strategical advantage if they implement that serving strategy. You guys, I'll show you guys in a minute after this play what I'm talking about. So receive that ball goes into the net, and now the score is 4-5. Number 20 to serve, Jeniha Lavajo. Now watch the serve receive. They're shallow and they're in. So if you zip the serve to space in between them, they'd have to make a second move if they crash in short or if they crash in deep. So meaning if they decide to serve deep and if they're crashing in on that serve receive short, they have to make a second, maybe even a third move. So we'll continue to watch that and see if that happens. Sorry, we got 6-4. Max Schilling to serve. I'm going to try that again if she gets a real point here. Left shoulder serve, pretty good pass. And man, just creating a wall up there is Kiara Lynn and her tag team partner, Number 25. There's the back set. Doug. Well, does she go back set for back set? No, she goes outside to, Alyssa. Another good dig. This one, push one, little low, but handled nicely by the middle. Looking to get to 7. Looking to get to 8, that is. There's our lefty, gets Doug. Outside set, tip. She gets it, but man, what a great land and turn by Kiara Lynn. Mahalu. The lead is cut within 2. So for those of you that just joined us, we're in the second set. HNL leading by 2 in the set, also leading 1-0 in the match. As number 18, Kyla Pinoki serves, and that ball, as Bob Euchre would say, is just a bit outside. Aaron Lee to serve, and that ball drops short. Transition, outside, drops inside. Another free ball. Great front row activity. Back set. Not yet. Back set for back set. Blocked. Not recovered. Much needed play by Team HAWAIIAN. Man, we got some scrappy volleyball out here in Hawaii. Somebody told me, but I'm here to see for myself. 6-8. Emily to serve. And that's what I was talking about. There's an ace. And for those of you that were wondering what the heck this commentator's even saying, I'm saying that the serve to space was wide. Now, they closed it up a little bit. If you look at position 6 and 5, they tightened it a little bit. 6 and 1 still wide. And you need to do 2 things. 1, you have to get the location, 1. And 2, you actually have to zip it in there fast enough where serve to space is a real thing. Because it's not serve to space if it's a lollipop. Mia Thompson to serve. Expect her to go to 1. No, this time she goes to position 5. Okay pass. And there's the inside inseam swing that they've been looking for. Number 6, Eloha is a very good blocker, but she doesn't always turn that right hand in on the line, and she's not. And they're basically going to give up line on both sides and dare Team HAWAIIAN to beat them on there. And she got the inseam shot she wanted, and there's a touch, goes through her hands. Free ball situation. There's the outside, and man, it drilled into the tape. That's Alyssa Painter. Trying to go a little too sharp on that one. And now we have a tie game. Got a little hot, hoping for a little bit of drama on center court. A lot of these matches have been, the blowouts have been uneventful. And there's a push 1, Doug, looking to get to 10. Not yet. Back outside, Painter. Oh, Painter went for the Picasso's shot to position 1, but to no avail. And now for the first time in this match, Team HAWAIIAN leads. Free ball to zone 1, looking to get to 11. They got to swing if they want to play. If they want to compete, they have to save the tips for the waiters, very much like Halia is. Halia never saw a set she didn't like. She's swinging at everything. Emma Thompson to serve. Emma goes back. No, this time she goes middle. She had some success at position 5, and free ball. There's the free ball shift we're looking for, and there's the push 1. Good cover. Going deep 1, covered nicely. With the going outside to Painter, not yet. Sorry, that's Mac. Aaliyah, just a great array of rangy shots, off speed. Man, just keep feeding that young lady. Alyssa Painter to serve. There's an inside set, and there's the over the top on the free ball, and here's where the mess starts. Back set. Aaliyah, Doug. Another free ball. Go back to Aaliyah, maybe. No, there's a 31, and there's a jackknife swing if I ever saw one. Number 6. Excuse me, number 8. That's Emma. Emerald Boyd. Emma's got great wrist integrity on that cut back. Very rangy swing, very difficult to block as I take care of the score. Outside swing. Okay dig, and there's the cut back out of the pipe. Looking to get to 11, and she took a swing on an inside set, and a lot of those back sets are falling inside, so they got to either A, recreate their string on the inside, maybe get a better swing at it, or time their first step on the in and out. She's a number 16, Sophia Taylor, 4-stepper on that approach. Well, good dig, but unable to do anything with it. And now the score is 14. Sorry, let's fix that. 14-10, HNL. There's a 31 front two, but middle not fooled by that. It's always fun to run that play. And I think from a coaching perspective, he probably knew that the middle was not going to bite. When you run a 31 front two, you always want to establish a 31 or the 3 set, or some girls call it a B set. And you want to see if the middle moves with it. And if the middle moves with it, then you run the 31 front two. But if the middle doesn't move with it, if the outside blocker picks it up, then you just go B set or 31, and then the outside hitter hits pin. She should have a mile of line to hit. And that's the Jason 101 coaching strategy. Again, Chairborn Ranger. This guy knows his team better than I do. It's really more about measuring what the other team's doing. That ball just out of bounds. And once again, serve to space. This is what Ta'aheen needs to do to come back. Serve to space is important. The up and down set. There's a teardrop, and that falls. Extends the lead to 6. Emerald Boyd to serve. Probably going to go left side to left side. No, she goes to the middle, position 1. Okay pass. There's an outside set. Man, and she caught that on the way down. Big smile on her face because she knew she had it, Aaliyah. Nevaeh Brown to serve. And I mean, in the perfect world, I'd really love to see her go hard position one. Look at the service C formation, extremely shallow. This time she goes middle, and there's a miscommunication on that play, and the lead is now close to 3. Brown. Will she go back to the middle, or will she go hard one? No, this time she goes to 5, and wow, enjoying success. Again, what do I know? She's enjoying success on that. But referee called a net violation, and Brown's going to have a third opportunity at serve. Wow, dig for dig, outside hitter game. Going to the middle, she wasn't ready for that. She even she thought the ball was going to go outside and cross court. Going back set to number 20, and there was a touch on that. And that ball is in, and they stopped playing. I don't know why they did that. And I want the table to double check the score. I think Team HAWAIIAN has 15 and not 14. Now I'm fixing it in accordance to the scores table, and maybe I'm incorrect, but we'll find out. Taj Davis in the serve. Pretty good serve to right back, position 1. Once again, inside 4. Another inside 4, and this time the ball gets hit out of bounds, and the lead is cut to 3. Schilling the serve. This team has some depth on it from top to bottom. Hawaii next level. There's the back set, number 12. Gets dug. There's the middle set. Great double team, and at least force the tip. And if you're lucky enough to have it next level tip the ball up and down, you got to be ready for those digs, taking care of the little things. Showing a serve again. This time referee never blew the whistle, so she caught a little bit of a break and gets to do it again. Audrey Rodriguez on the right side, and for HAWAIIAN, I expect her to get the ball again. There's an ace. Not if Schilling has anything to say about that. Ball's not going anywhere if you're getting aces. Toby coming in to dig a ball or two. Going to play position 5. Schilling. Okay pass. There's the outside set. Ball drops in, and of course the block is going to give up line on both sides because the sets are dropping in. Set out of the pipe, and she took a rip at it. Why not? Ball sails out of bounds, unfortunately, and cuts off her serving streak, but the damage was done. 3 really good serves, gets an ace. A little bit of an administrative thing to see who is serving. There's a great shot down the line. That's Painter again. This time, her masterpiece down the line was a winner. 3 away from securing this set and this match. Toby Tamanaha to serve. That ball's deep. There's a shorty on base defense. HNL, the older group, seems to play rotation and shift defense, and this 15's group is going straight base defense. That's center back. That's out and in defense by the wings in the back row, with the last honest human being the middle back. Serve out on the left side. Okay pass. There goes Painter again. Painter goes cross court. Outside hitter. Man, trap set into the wall of the 15's Hawaii next level. Appropriately named club team for high octane young ladies playing this sport we love. And timeout is called, and very interesting on what that discussion is going to be. Maybe it's the coach saying we got him right where we want him. Wow, over the top on that 31. Emma Hummerall Boyd. OT action for match point. Amia Thompson would love to have an ace for match point. Where's she going to go? She goes straight to 5. A little out of system and outside. Now the ball goes to the pin. Another outside hit, and there's Painter again, using her paint brush to brush off the block and secure the game, set, match. Winners 2-0, 25-17. Hawaii next level, playing next level volleyball. Great job by HNL. Guys, stay with me for the next stream. I'm Jason DeBias. We'll see you in a bit.